Hey everyone, I am here with your weekly Tarotscope for the week of January 20th to the 26th. We are already well into January, well into 2019. Hard to believe, but here we are. I am using the Revelations Tarot. This is a deck I'm also using in my daily draws for my Instagram and my Facebook. So if you're interested in seeing those there during the week, then you can definitely follow me over there. As well, if you're interested in getting a reading of your own, you can pop over to my Etsy shop, which is listed down below. I have a couple of readings that are at a sale price for the month of January. There's a 2019 year ahead reading, as well as dream interpretation reading. So if you are interested, you can go over there. Otherwise, let's get started with our Tarotscope for the week. So, Aries, we have the Ace of Wands reversed. Well, let's get that ring light out of the way. There we go. So Aries, this is a week where you may feel like your energy is kind of being drained. Especially you'd think with the full moon, especially full moon in Leo, that you'd experience like an upsurge in energy. But I think with the lunar eclipse going on, you're definitely feeling like you're kind of drained. It's like you're putting pressure on yourself to just go, go, go and keep on doing things. But the universe is kind of saying, hey, you need to slow down a little bit. You need to kind of find what's going to energize you as opposed to doing things that are just going to keep draining you. For Taurus, we have the Four of Wands. This is going to be a really good week for you, Taurus. It's a week of celebration. If there is any parties, any kind of celebrations that are going on, this bodes well that it will go well this week. But it's also just saying to enjoy the moment, enjoy your life. There's not any big changes going on. There's nothing dramatic happening. And sometimes that's okay. Sometimes we need just like a no drama or a low drama week. For Gemini, we have the Six of Pentacles. So Gemini, you may receive some money this week. There may be a gift of some kind. Whatever it is, there is some kind of generosity that's coming your way this week. So it may not look like a physical gift or like money, although it may, but it could just look like someone spending time, assisting you, giving you help of some kind. There's a sense of abundance though. And also it's saying to pass on, to share what you have, to share, to be generous to others this week. For Cancer, we have the Four of Pentacles. So Cancer, you might be feeling a little bit like you've got a lot on your plate this week and that you don't really have room to give, much unlike Gemini. So it's saying that this is kind of like, stay the course, but you might want to take a look at what you can move off of your schedule this week so you can make a little room for some fun. You're very busy and you're doing very well with financially and business-wise and taking care of all the physical things. You're getting things done and you're organized. So you are feeling on top of things, but it is warning you that, hey, make a little room for spontaneity as well this week. For Leo, we have the King of Pentacles reversed. So you might be feeling a little bit down, a little sluggish this week, Leo, much like Aries is. You might be feeling like, oh, my energy is just really drained. I don't really want to get up and go. You want the results of the hard work, but this week is not really the week you want to put the hard work in. So it's saying to kind of examine that and maybe see, like, is there something that I can do to kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like, what can I do that's going to motivate me further? And what am I doing that's draining me? You might need to step back and examine those things. But it is saying if you want the results, you got to put in the work this week, Leo. Virgo, we have the Page of Wands reversed. So Virgo, there's a lot of upside down energy this month, or this week anyway, saying that you want to turn your creative energy around. Right now it just feels like you start something and it fizzles, doesn't quite work out. Maybe somebody promises to do something for you and then they don't, so you're feeling like people are kind of flaky. But what it's saying is that it's not that you shouldn't put any energy into creative things. It's just don't expect them to come out in quite the way you expect. And I know that you like to kind of control things and feel like you're organized and on top of things, but it's saying to allow room for surprises this week. And that just because it doesn't work out the way you wanted doesn't mean that it's necessarily a failure. For Libra, we have the Two of Cups reversed. So there may be disagreement of some kind this week, Libra, but you can still turn it around. It's not the end of the world. It just means that you have to openly communicate about it and be honest about it. And I know sometimes, Libra, you sometimes have trouble being really open and honest about your feelings because you're afraid of hurting the other person's feeling and you don't want to rock the boat. But you can still say what you need to say and be diplomatic about it. You don't have to be mean about it. So you'll find a way to do that this week. For Scorpio, we have the Seven of Wands reversed. So Scorpio, you might feel like there's, you're being pushed into a corner. You might feel like that people are against you, or that, you're being challenged by others, and it may cause you to doubt yourself. And it's saying, don't doubt yourself. There may be someone trying to gaslight you or to sway you to their point of view, and this is asking you not to give in to that. This is reminding you that you do know what you're doing, that you need to be confident in who you are and what it is that you want this week. For Sagittarius, we have the Page of Cups. So Sagittarius, this is a week where you're definitely feeling a lot of the feels this week and feeling very, very sensitive, but definitely in a very positive way. You're very intuitive this week. You're inspired creatively, and it's saying that this is a week to really nurture something that you love. And that could be a creative goal. That could be studying something maybe you've been putting off for a while. It could be nurturing an animal or a child, but there's something in your life that needs your time, attention, and nurturing this week. For Aquarius, we have the Hanged Man reversed. So when this comes up, Aquarius, it's saying that you're feeling held back to a certain extent. You are know that you have to move forward. You know that there's something you need to do, which does involve a certain sacrifice, but you're hesitating on doing it. And unlike with Scorpio, where it's more self-doubt because of maybe something someone else said, this is more about you're holding back yourself, or you're holding on to things without letting go so that you can move on to something new. And Pisces. Pisces, we have the Ace of Cups. So Pisces, great week for you. You're definitely in your element. This is all about the element of water. You're feeling very, very inspired, overflowing with emotions and love and energy. This is a really good sign if you are starting a new relationship. Also a fertility symbol. So, watch out for that if you're not looking to be fertile, but if you are, it's a good sign. Definitely a sign where you're open to a lot of inspiration and creativity. This is great for any kind of new creative venture, any new kind of spiritual work that you're working with, any new relationship. This is a card that shows there's great potential here this week. So it's kind of an up and down week. For some signs, it's kind of like the energy is a little bit held back. There's some hesitation there, or a sense of draining, especially with some of the fire signs. But for others, it's really an opening up. This full moon, I think, depending on what your sign is, may affect you differently. We do have a full moon tonight. It is a lunar eclipse, a full lunar eclipse, which will be visible in my area. I will be looking at it tonight. It is a blood moon, as they say. And so I think that like lunar eclipses can be a time where things that are hidden get revealed to us. They can be also a time of somewhat uncertainty where we're not sure where we're going or where we're headed. But it says to watch because things are going to start to get revealed over the next week or so. So that's what I'm seeing for this week. Thank you again so much for watching. I always appreciate your comments. As always, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Peace, love, rock.